So we're going to talk about a potential Santa rally. I believe that the market's going to go up a little bit more before it comes down again, hence the thumbnail. Sorry to be bearish, but we're going to talk about structure today. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. I have changed my setup, by the way. You could probably tell I'm a bit further away. However, that being said, we need to look at the chart. So, on the screen, you can see the total market cap. Looking all right, but there's a big level of resistance up there. And I think we're going to test it. This is huge. I don't think the market's rallied up enough, in my opinion, from the FTX collapse and doing essentially what we've done isn't enough just yet. We all know how downtrends work. If you understand the metric of it, when you're going down, you then bounce back up, right? You tend to bounce back up and then it follows through into a new low. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because when you zoom out, you will see it in a bit more detail. So we've consolidated for quite a while. We fell below, we've hit this level. But if we go down to the 3-day time frame, you can see this whole level where we've just been melting. Apart from this structure break here, bit of a deviation, then we've broke really low down to these lows. Then we're still creating these very, very clear and obvious lows, right? Lower highs into new lows, which is why I believe we're going to retest this level. They're called Santa rallies, boys and girls, and when people get very excited with a bit of green, guess what happens? People go, oh, bull market's here. I believe we're going to go down into these sort of levels. 500-ish level, maybe down to the $400 billion level. I do believe we've still got a bit to go. I still think there's another leg down. I don't think we're over yet. That is my opinion, not advice, financially, obviously. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? Been saying a lot on a lot of videos. Keep buying. These low levels are nice to start to accumulate slowly. Just add a little bit here and there. It's fine. No one's going to catch the bottom. If we go down here, wah, cool. If not, tickety boo, I'm still exposed. But let's look at Bitcoin. Now let's look at this at an obvious kind of viewpoint. Again, structure, weekly time frame, big top, big booming, lows, low, low. All these lower highs are not good. Pulling back up, are we going to go up to what, 18k level? Maybe. If we melt from there, could be horrible. If we're going to go for a proper Santa rally, we'll see. It may well go and try and retest 20k. Maybe. But the monthly doesn't look great. The monthly, the prior month, that monthly time frame, honking, horrible, disgusting candle. However, that being said, we are bouncing a little bit. Not by much though. Anyways, let's look at this current structure because, as I alluded to it, we are going up. Now, if you are in my Patreon, you'll know that I did try to go short on Ethereum. The reason why I bottled it is because I think we are going to go and retest this level. Therefore, I will get stopped out, so there's no point. Resistance is only good for so long, especially if Ethereum has bounced further than Bitcoin, which it has quite significantly. I will show you, because this is what the Ethereum level is looking like. I got a great short in here over the weekend. We pulled into this region, but we are now creating higher lows. Right? Makes sense? We're uptrending. I feel we are going to go probably up to this kind of previous all-time high level from the previous cycle, roughly 1400. Then we may well melt from that point. That is what I'm alluding to in terms of this price analysis. I think we're going to go up before we go back down again. Personal thoughts. There's no catalyst yet to change this market narrative. I do not think, personally, we've gone low enough yet. I know pain, doom and gloom, but I do feel that there's more in the tank. If more information is coming out about FTX, if there's more information about Genesis and potentially Gemini getting caught up in it in terms of how much money has been held up there as well, there's still some stuff happening. There's also Mt. Gox releases. There's so much happening. It's like, okay, where's the good news? There isn't any. So that could be fun. I know you need bad news for a market bottom, but I do not think we've had that real shakeout. That's my personal thoughts from previous cycles. I know that's doom and gloom. I know people will cry in the comments, but hey, hi. But it's one of those things, right? Anyways, another metric that often is overlooked is the currency stable currency, weirdly, dominance, right? When this white line is going down, that is good for longs. When it's going up, it is bad for longs, it's good for shorts, right? So when we're looking at this going up, obviously the market going down here. If you want to know more about this, you know where to go. 7-day trial and Learning Crypto Premium if you're interested. Just a quick shill to my company. But yeah, you need to understand that. Be on the right side of the market. Now, as I've said before, I do think we do need to pull up. All these little drops that we've had, we pull up to a significant kind of level. So if we zoom out a little bit and look at like this dump here, for example, and pull it all the way across, we tend to go back into a level at some point. Usually that 382 level is pretty good for Bitcoin, usually, but we have been consolidating. This price action is shit. It's hard for trading Bitcoin at the moment. If you're an experienced trader, you are probably scalping. If you're a swing trader, you're probably not doing anything. And yeah, this is why I'm alluding to the fact of, well, Ethereum's not too bad. We're at a huge level. If this does reject, it could be interesting. I don't think it will though. I think it's going to carry on going up a little bit more. I think there's more juice in the market. This week alone for events isn't too bad. Next week though, different story. So we may well get a little bit of a rally going up. Also, in the traditional markets, right, they will be wanting to get bonuses. They want to be finishing on a high before Christmas leave and all kinds of stuff like that. Some things may well happen weirdly. So just be mindful of that. That could be a big problem because there may well be low liquidity in the market. And therefore, us, retail knobheads and labs, will try and pump the market, which could be fun. Anyways, that's it. I don't really want to go much deeper than looking at those. I do think we're going to retest this level. That's my personal thought. I think, yeah, there's enough good news in the market and there's not enough bad news at the minute to try and get us up there. The FTX thing is all under a massive rug, which is probably getting quite high now. But data could come out in the next few weeks. It could ruin that. However, that being said, market structure, what goes down does bounce back up. If we do bounce up towards this level, yeah, just don't ape into it. Look at other options. If it flies above it and is then support, yeah, the retest, the pullback, it always goes for it, right? However, don't just ape into resistance. That is stupid. Check out these links.